what your payments are based on, right at 5 million.
5 million.
Yeah. Now, your last bill, you were at about 5,700 in the last month's credit.
If we run the plan in that cycle.
We average 4 hours every month, and that increases our.
4 hours a month.
That's how much we have to exercise, run the engines, just to exercise it, so that the insurance company will be happy, because we have to do document to the insurance company that they're up and safe.
They fired him one day last week, I think.
Friday.
Yeah.
Thought I saw it. So it's awesome.
We also ran, at the direction of the pool, to benefit everybody. I just don't start them and run them whenever I want to. I call the pool and ask them when the best time it is to benefit all of us, so that we get the most use out of the generation. If we go to emergency status, you really can't exercise the engines, but to have the insurance, you have to exercise the engines. So we have to take that into consideration too.
I would say the rule does allow you to exercise those engines.
Just not much.
Just not much, and you can't get anything for exercising.
Right. And there's also times in the summer where there were a general operation when we start hitting peaks in the latter part of July and August, and transmission lines get loaded out and voltage goes down, then people start calling and saying help, and that's when some of the lines they approve the voltage to everybody's system, not just ours. Big expense, but there's a lot of ramifications either way that you go.
So you're gonna bring us back some comparison numbers for it, is that what you're gonna do?
I think we pretty well, between the two of us, we've pretty well given you the numbers.
I've given you a range. I probably need to work with HAP to refine the cost, get some maintenance, long-term maintenance costs, and can provide that to you here in the next
I think
3
what
weeks
we
or
need
so.
to determine is the cost of operating a plant versus what we expect to have without.
Well, I think
That's what it boils down to. I mean, what is the return going to be?
Well, I mean, is it gonna cost us for you to come out here and give us the estimate of what it is gonna cost? Because, I mean, the range of money that you gave us, I mean, I can't make a determination of that. You said from $80,000 to $185,000 an engine, that's a lot of difference.
It is, and there's a lot of difference in, and that was taken from a study by a joint action agency to cover a wide range, specifically of Fairbanks engines. You have some 2 Fairbanks and 3 Fairbanks. Okay.
Well, my point is, if there's that much difference in it, then somebody needs to come out here and give an estimate of what our engines are going to cost.
And that's what I suggest. HAP and I have worked at the power plant on projects before, and to come up with a fairly good budgetary number, I won't need to make a site visit. It's just sit down and look at pipe diameters and flow rates and such, so that the oxycast can be sized, and then look at installation costs.
Where do we get those numbers we need?
That'll come out of the engine specification manuals that either HAP will have or we have.
You're going to come back to them with a closer estimate on
Yes,
installation cost.
BHMG will provide that to you.
That's
And
what-
it'll
that's what we want.
probably be 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay, well, that's what we need.
Yeah.
And if other questions crop up, I'll answer anything but what his equipment's going to cost. The reason you got my card.
Thank you.
If you change it to emergency, can you then change it back?
New business, we have any new business?
Do they know that?
Folks, can I point out one issue?
Sure.
And that is, these designations, either emergency or general purpose, can move back and forth. It's not a one-time forever decision. You have to have the oxycaps, you have to have the material we talked about. But if you wanted to, for instance, if you wanted to go in 2013 and run totally as emergency for a year, let's say, and then come on later and add the catalytic converters, you could do that. Just so you're aware.
No, we can't use it as a peaking plant if we're using it as an emergency plant.
No, you cannot. And in fact, the rule is very, very specific on that point.
So if they give up the capacity payments, will it go back into effect?
So if we go to emergency status, we'll lose our...
Capacity credits.
Our credit, right.
And once it comes back in, then, as far as I know, you would be open to receiving those credits again.
You would just need to look at your MOPEP agreement to see how the capacity payments would get reinstated. What mechanism for that?
I think that's something the board needs to discuss, and we can give that some thought. You all in agreement with that? Yeah, we need numbers. Okay, again, thanks a lot for your presentation. Any new business?
What's that?
Anything new, anybody, anything? Okay, we have the,
With the cost, I'm sorry.
Chamber of Commerce request.
Carbon monoxide generators.
Yeah.
Because I'm a firefighter and I really need to know that.
No, they wouldn't release carbon monoxide. They already release carbon monoxide. It would be
Here on
transition
behalf of
carbon
the
monoxide
rodeo
into
committee,
carbon
rodeo is
dioxide.
next week, and we are requesting that the curfew be extended for the
I just
parks
wanted to be sure
during the
because I'm
duration of the
firefighter.
Sure.
rodeo, as has been done in previous years.
And it's just in the park, correct?
I've already talked to Lindsay and the park board as well, so they're informed.
Chief, do you have any issues with that?
We haven't had it in the past on that, Mark.
Do we get 10% of proceeds this year?
That keeps me in a job. So.
Right now. Don't get it unless you ask for it, do you?
Right. If you have any questions, I can answer.
What's the board think?
I would make a motion that we authorize the extension of curfew for the dates of June 24th, 5th, and 6th in the park for the purpose of the rodeo.
Talk about curfew now. What about our, have they conflict with our new curfew ordinance, Bob?
That's why we have to have the exception for the board. There's an ordinance that has a curfew, and this allows there to be an exception to that ordinance.
Okay, okay.
I'll second that motion.
Was that a motion? I was like, all in favor?